So that was once. Part of my research, I went to all your former employers and was able to acquire an abundance of confidential information from the personnel files. That was, I can't help but pass on some of this. You know, I personally wouldn't have said any of these things, but you know, just various supervisors and so forth. And some of this came from, you know, the personnel files at Correct Designs, as a matter of fact. But works well when under constant supervision and cornered like a rat. Will doesn't have, this is from the medical files at Correct Designs, Will doesn't have ulcers, but we think he's a carrier. This is kind of a complex one. It says, Will's work has a gross lack of adequacy. Note that by this I mean it's not just an ordinary lack of adequacy, it's 144 times worse than ordinary lack of adequacy. That person put a lot of thought into it. I can't divulge who that is. Will sets low personal standards and then consistently fails to achieve them. And this one comes from your last one from Correct Designs before you left Texas to come back to Vermont. It says, this employee should go far, and the sooner he starts, the better. So, I don't know if there's any connection there or not, but... So, I was talking to my brother David. There's actually 3 Mitchell brothers. He was traveling in Europe, and this didn't fit in. He's just getting back, and this didn't fit. He wanted to be heard here today. I told him I would, if you send me an email with some information, I will be glad to read it. Again, this is not me speaking. Don't kill the messenger. So
you're already dead.
From my brother David. Dear Will, happy belated birthday. For those of you who unfortunately don't know who I am David, your good-looking, intelligent, and sophisticated brother from New York. Will, I am so glad you're 50. Being that I will be 49 again next Tuesday, they both have October birthdays, it means that now I'm the youngest member of the family. I know I've always looked like I was the youngest. It's been my cross to bear. Now, finally, it's true. Now that you're older, I'm hoping this means that you'll be hiking faster now. I'm pretty bored being half a mile ahead of you, waiting for you to catch up. And hiking season starts in about 6 months. You better start getting ready now. Those remaining 28 4,000 footers are not going to climb themselves. I hope you're having a great party, and that at least one person there wakes up tomorrow in a pool of their own sick. And I'm reading this word for word, folks.
Oh yeah, that's my brother.
Do we have any volunteers in the audience? He's my brother's asking. I am really bummed that I can't be there tonight and had planned to send you a stripper as my present to you. This being Vermont, the plan was for the stripper to jump out of a big bowl of granola and do the dance of the 7 fleeced vests. Trish made me cancel it, though, saying the venue was too posh, too classy, and that it was degrading to women. And it was a white trash thing to do anyways. I was really insulted. I was really insulted when she said that. She thinks I would hire a female stripper. Unbelievable.
This is my gay brother, of course.
Unbelievable. Anyway, I sent the stripper to the house for River and Winter to enjoy.
That's definitely my brother. This is all him.
And by the way, Trish, if Romney wins next month, we'll all be white trash in 4 years anyways. It's been a fun 50 years, hasn't it, Will? Or has it? It has been. And it's been up and down. We've been friends and enemies. We've laughed, we've cried, we've eaten, we've drunk, we've been merry. But in the end, even though you're now older than me, we are still brothers. Blood runs thicker than water. In my case, half blood, half gin runs thicker than vodka. Did Dave have one with us? Now, on to the next 50 years, your younger brother, David.
The first half was all true. The second half,
So,
full exaggeration.
as we can see, Will has grown up.
How do you know he's grown up?
Well, it's funny you should ask. Because here, from downtown Burlington, Vermont, we have the top 7 ways you can tell that Will has finally grown up. Number 7. Now Will goes to the drugstore for ibuprofen and antacid instead of condoms and pregnancy tests. Number 6. Will has a lush garden and lots of houseplants, and he can't smoke any of them. Number 5. Now, sleeping on the couch makes his back hurt. Number 4. The other day, Will heard his favorite song, and he was in an elevator. Number 3. Now there's more food in the fridge than beer. Number 2. 90% of his time in front of a computer is actually work, and not internet gambling, dating sites, and porn. And the number 1 reason we now know that Will has finally grown up, his older brother has stopped beating him up and will actually tell him he loves him. Love you, Will. Have a great rest of your party.